Thanks for joining me on this new and updated inside tour of 193 Finley Drive. The garage has been emptied out. You can now see more clearly the amount of space in here. There is also an extra refrigerator, tons of storage space, plus the 2 overhead garage doors with the auto openers. Once you step inside, you come straight in to the living room with 3 large picture windows soaking up this incredible mountain view. There is also a large slider door here looking over to the detached 2-car garage. Yes, you have an attached and a detached 2-car. The painted white beams on the ceiling give some nice architectural interest to this very spacious living room. I do also want to point out that all of the windows here have blinds. I simply opened this one so that you had the clear view, but they do have that beautiful protection so you can keep it cool in the evening when the sun is setting over that mountain. And then we've got the kitchen. All the appliances are included. There's also a lot of Tiffany lamps with this house. They may or may not be your thing, but surely there are collectors out there who would want these. There is a bay window here, great for your plants or pets. There's a gas range and a dishwasher. There's also a vent hood, and of course the double sink with the view of that mountain and the backyard. We have a brand new back door. This has been replaced, so now we have direct access out to the deck. It's a really large Trex deck with PVC white railings. There are stairs down to the backyard. And let me tell you just how peaceful it is out here. There are only 2 other houses past us on this road, and you don't even see the neighbors. So it is extremely private and peaceful with a lovely breeze. All right, heading back into the kitchen. You'll see there are 2 rooms off the kitchen with these identical arches. I'm going to go to my left first and enter into the den. This has a 2-sided fireplace, so you'll see the other side over in the dining room. There are the built-in bookcases that offer a fantastic amount of storage. So it's a very big room. I will also point out that there is central air conditioning in this house, which has been a must-have this summer. Vermont has been quite humid and hot this year. We have another bay window, this one looking out to the front yard and the circular driveway, which is really nice. And they do have the crankouts on the sides as well, so you can get some fresh air through here. Dining room has another chandelier and the other side of the 2-sided fireplace with the built-in bookcases. So the actual front door, which probably no one ever uses, is right there. There is a walkway to it and a railing to get up those few front steps. But before I head that direction, I do want to point out that next to the kitchen, we do have a closet. So you can use this as a coat closet, or if you would prefer it as a pantry, that is another convenient option. So I'm going to head in this direction down this hallway and show you I have another closet here. So again, for the convenience, however you choose, if you want to make this one the coat closet or a pantry closet, you could do that. So there's the front door. I'm going to help you get your bearings here. There was the first closet, and now there's the front door. Going to head into the guest bedroom. There's 2 bedrooms in this house. They each have their own ensuite bath. So in this bedroom here, we are on the front of the house looking out towards the driveway. And then there's a nice double closet here behind the door. That has been emptied out. And then we have a attached bathroom with a window. And there's a small vanity and medicine cabinet. And we have a stand-up shower. So it's a simple fiberglass, one-piece unit. There is the shower head. And we've got the glass enclosure. A little hanging bar for your towel. And then back into this hallway. Now we have the primary bedroom. This one is on the back of the house. So we have the mountain view from both the bedroom and the bathroom here. Again, a nice sized closet. Closets have been all emptied out, so you can really appreciate the amount of space. The beautiful flooring goes throughout the closets. And I do also have a pull chain for the light there. And then we have a larger ensuite with laundry. So this bathroom has a nice size linen closet. A larger vanity, larger medicine cabinet mirror. And then there is a closet with the laundry in it, plus some additional storage above. And then this has a larger shower with the grab bars and a built-in bench, which is great. And the shower head is also one of the removable hand shower types. So you can leave it there or take it off for convenience. And again, another nice glass enclosure with the privacy glass. All right, so now we are looped back all the way through. You've seen the entire first floor. We're going to check out the basement. So we're gonna head back towards the garage. I do want to point out there's a couple of steps here, just 1, 2, 3. You may not realize that as you're coming in, so please be mindful of that and don't trip. So I'm going to stop here on the landing and turn and head on down to the finished basement. This is a pretty awesome space. I am going to zoom in a little bit so I get a clearer picture, a little bit better quality of the camera when you're on one instead of zoomed out. So down here we have a gas stove, which is beautiful. We've got the brick hearth and a large slab base there. And there's paneling, a nice wood wainscoting all the way around. This is the good quality stuff with a nice chair rail. There is also a bar and a pool table and some nice built-ins. So there's all of this built-in shelving here so you can display some collectibles. There is also the built-in billiards section here, which is very cool. Little access door here to get to the septic clean out. If you were wondering what's behind that door, that's what that's for. And then we do have lots of natural light. Okay, I am going to zoom out so you can see more. We have lots of natural light down here in this basement. There are windows, both on the front and the back. And they did a really nice job just enclosing this soffit through here with this nice wood. They did the fluted columns. Let's check out the bar. They do have the sink water, I believe turned off still. A little mini fridge and a microwave. And then there's room for 4 bar stools on this side. Big mirror behind. There is also a half bathroom on this level. So in here we switch over from the cool plaid carpet to a sheet vinyl that looks really nice. Again, the wainscoting and the natural light. There is the vanity and the mirror. And then we've got 2 unfinished rooms in this house. So behind this double door, there is 1 step up into here. You can appreciate now the poured concrete foundation walls that go around. And along the back corner, we have cedar lined closets. So there's still a little bit more clearing out to do of the clothing, but these 3 double closets are all lined with cedar panels in the back. And then speaking of panels, we do have the electrical panel over here in the corner. Oh, I'm trying to hit the one. There we go. So you can appreciate that there is a nice electrical panel here, and then there is also a generator hookup over there. And then last but not least, let's check out the utility room. There's a lot to love in this room. Not only do we have a nice new boiler, it's a Buderas, but there are also multiple heat zones, so you can really set the temperature every room how you like it. I shouldn't say every room, but in every zone. And then we have a newer from 2025 well pump there. That's pulling all the water in from your drilled well. We also have a water softener and brine tank filter system there. There's a lot of storage in this room. That door is just leaning. Likewise, this was sitting on top of the pool table. It just made an extra buffet space. So if you're hosting a party and not playing pool, you could have this on top. So yes, all that storage shelving goes behind both the door and the tabletop there. And we have the Boilermate hot water tank, which is also newer. And then last but not least, I want to point out that we have a double utility sink. Always helpful to have one of those. So that's the entire space down here in the basement. I'll just pop back upstairs and show you that view one last time. So again, very nicely updated with all the grab bars. It makes it very accessible throughout this house. And you get to enjoy this view every day.